Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MariaDB DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to backup and restore MariaDB in command line in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So step by step process, we'll just go through that and we'll just create the database and table in MariaDB and we'll just take the backup and restore the backup in command line. So in this operation, we'll go through the single database and single table, multiple databases, and all the tables using the command line. So first, you need to install the MariaDB. If you are already installed the MariaDB in your server, then you go through the next step one. And if you don't have need to install the MariaDB in your server, then you just go through the step by step process I'm showing here. So just open CMD. So I'm going to access my server here. So my server is running with the VMware workstation. So side by side, I will go through that. So first, I'll just access my server. I know the IP of my server. So SSH DPT 192.168.224.129. This is the IP of my server. So I'm going to access username and password. DPT, my username, password is sudo. Clear screen. So I'm just logged in with the root user. Okay. So here step by step we will go through that. And first I'm going to update and upgrade my system to latest packages. So installation is done, means update and upgrade both are done. Now I'm going to install the my MariaDB. So command is sudo apt install MariaDB slash dash server, and I'm giving the permission yes. So installation is started. So installation is done. So now I'm going to secure my MariaDB installation. So sudo mysql underscore secure underscore installation. Okay. So click on enter. So your current root password, I don't have any password, enter. Switch to socket authentication, no. Change the root password, yes, I am giving the password. Okay, I'll put yes. Then new password, admin at the rate 123, admin at the rate 123. Okay. Remove anonymous user, yes. Disallow remote login, yes. Remove test databases, yes. Reload the privileges table now. So yes. So thanks for using MariaDB. So we have done this part. Now I'm going to start and enable the MariaDB, and enable will do whenever the system will reboot, automatically MariaDB database will be start. So let me log in mysql -u root -p. Okay. So I logged in with the MariaDB. Now if you want to set the password for the root user for the local host, then you can run this command also for the doing this. So I'm giving this one now plus privileges. Okay, done. Whatever the changes you have done for the apply those changes, you can run this command plus privileges. Now let me try to log in with the mysql -u without password. If I'm clicking this, then this will giving me error, access denied for user root localhost using password no. Okay, so we have set the password. Now create a database and table. So now I'm going to create a database and table. So now I'm logging mysql -u root -p and password admin at that 123. Now I'm going to create a database. So command is create database, just example. I'm giving the name example DB. Okay, example DB. So database is created. Now I'm going to use that database. So use, just go through the example DB. Done. So this is an, previously it was none. Now this is changed to example DB. So example DB is selected now. Now I'm going to create a table. So create table example underscore table, enter. I'm giving the ID. So int, or I'm just giving the auto increment, and that should be in primary key. Okay, so ID will be integer and auto increment and primary key. Next, I'm giving the name. So name varchar variable character type, and I'm giving the size of 100. Okay, and I'm giving not null. Similarly, I'll just go through the email and varchar 100 not null, and I'm giving the unique. Closing this one, colon, or you can go to the next line also like this. So this is a created table. Okay, now I'm going to insert a one data. So insert into my table name. So table name is example table. Then I'm just going to insert the name and email, and ID is auto increment, so no need to create the ID. Next, values, and here I'll pass Chirag Mahto. Okay, wait, and email address. So I'm giving my mail address. Then so insert it. So now show tables. So you can able to see the list of the tables. So select extract from my table name. So my table name is this one. So you can able to see there one data is inserted on the database. Okay. So we have done this part. Now create another database, because we will test the single database, multiple database, single table, and all the databases like that. So I'm going to create the this one, one more database. So let me copy and paste the same thing. So I have done. So use example db2, and now I'm going to create the table 2. So similar table, I'm giving the table 2 name, space. Done this part, and going to insert one data. So insert part. So this one I'm changing example. So I'm giving some name. So this will be inserted to the table 2. So click, one row is affected. So tables. So here you can able to see one table is there. So I'm going to, you can check with the description also. There is a integer 11, varchar 100, and null no. This one is primary key, this is a unique key, and default is null, and this one is auto increment. So whatever we did, we created the table, you can able to see in this format also. So next what I'll do, I'll just select and check the data, select asterisk from example table 2. So there is a Purab Mahto, and this is my email address. Okay. So we have done both, the table is done. Now backup in MariaDB. So we'll go through the step by step. So exit from this here. Just list of the files you can able to see there. Now what I'll do, I'll just create a backup. So first I'll go through the single database backup. So MySQL dump minus u root minus p. Okay. Then my database name. So my database name is example underscore db. So I'll take the backup. I'm not giving any path. So in default path it will create. Or if you want to give any path, then you have to give it a slash like that. So here I'll just create backup example db dot sql. And if you want to create the log file, then you can create like this to, and I'll give the same name with the log name. Okay. So if I'll create enter and click, then it will ask for the password of the root. So admin @123. So done. Now ll. So here you can able to see there is a one backup is created, and this backup size is log size is 0 and backup size is something. So log, let me check with the log. 0 means nothing is there. So not, you can able to check. And with the SQL file, I'm going to check this one with the cat. So here go through this. So there is a enable the sandboxing mode, and here the MariaDB dump 10.19 and localhost database name is example, and these are the character set, and whatever the table we created, this table details whatever we have created, you can able to see one data was inserted. So data you can able to see here also. Okay. So this data we have taken the only one database backup now. Now similarly we'll move to the backup a single table. Okay. So this is the command, same command you can able to see mysql minus u root and example db, and this is the table name. Okay. This is the table name, example table, and here I'll just give the table name. So file name for the SQL backup, and this is for the log. So let me create this. So same command is there, so I'm not going to type. So enter admin @123. So now ll. So here also you can able to see the table backup is this one, and log backup is 0, means we don't have any error. Just assume that I'm going to run same command with a, I'm giving the different name. Just assume that table 2. Table 2 is not existing example db. So I'm giving the name. Just click enter. I'll provide the password. So ll. Now you can able to see that the SQL file is something, but here in the backup log file you can able to see that there is a some data. So cat, and okay, let me remove this one. This file I need. So could not find the table example table 2, means example table 2 is not not in database this example db. So like this we can create the log also. Okay. So if you are incorrect, so you are getting the 0 error, just like this is the command. So log is 0 now. Okay. I'm replacing the same name. In your case, the name and other things will just add on. You can go through the automated backup and backup scheduling script, so you can able to get that. So this is a simple class for only backup and restore. Now we'll move to the backup multiple databases. So create a list of the databases backup. So here example DB and example DB2 we have created. So both the databases I'm calling here, and here we are giving the name. So DBs and 2 we are creating the logs. So let me run this. Now in all DBs, see size is something bigger, and here the backup multiple log is also 0, means some backup database is there. Now let me check one thing. Both the databases are backed up or not with the all DBs. So this is example DB, okay, one database, and the database table, and that database table details. So first we inserted the Chirag Mahto, so that is there, and next example DB 2, and here example table 2 is also there. Here we have table detail, and here insert into the table, means that data is also there. So we successfully done the backup. Now backup all the databases, means here we specified only 2 databases. Now I'm going to specify, I'm not specify any database, I'm going to create all the databases. So here / all databases will change only. Name as per your request, as per your requirement, you can keep the name. So now I'm running this. So done. Here you can able to see now all DBs. Okay, there was a multiple DB. Now all DBs size is more bigger. Okay, you can check the size, around 2.4 MB. Okay, and only we are taking the 2 databases we have. So this size we can check. So this is 4 KB only. So in this database, all the detail will contain. So cat. So here see this much data. How all the data dumping, table roles mapping, these things. Mean MySQL also is there. Is information schema is also there. So all the databases backup will be covered in all databases. So as per your requirement, you can create the database backup. Now next we move to the backup with compression. Just assume that in the same database, all database backup, we'll just create the zip file. So let me create one more code of this. So here I'll just pass all databases zip, and backup all DBs, backup all db.sql, backup all db.sql.log. So let me create the same database file. So I'll just create here only. Okay, let me remove this. So you can able to see now we have done the backup of all DBs in zip format. So the database size is reduced. So my database size, what is size now? Let me check. Du minus sh. So this is a 512 KB only. Okay, but there is a 2.4 MB. So that is reduced to 5, means approx 1/4, more than 1/4. So now if I'll just extract this one, gunzip. Okay, let me rename this one first. Uh, MB ORG. I'm giving the name. Okay, OR. So ls, this one OR, this one I'm going to extract. So gunzip and file name. Enter. Now you can able to see the file is extracted. Same file is extracted and this becomes the same size of the original file. So in zip format, this one about to 512 KB instead of 2.4 MB. So we can use this restore in MariaDB. So here we can restore the backup. So just example, restore a single database. So single database we can restore with this command. So let me just delete the database first, remove the database first and check. So MySQL, so databases, so use, so tables, so drop table and table name. So drop. Now let me show tables. So okay, so empty set. We don't have any table now. Now I'm going to exit and I'm going to restore the backup. So here also I'm creating the log in two positions there. After this, I'm giving the log path name. So you can create with the .log, .txt as per your requirement. So here mysql -u root -p, this is my database name. And this is the database backup file. Already exist file. Then I'm going to enter that one. So done. Let me check. So MySQL, so use example underscore db, so tables. So you can able to see the table. We previously we dropped this table. Now select extract from my data. So table name. So you can able to see data is already there. Means we have done the restore. Restore a single table. So you can restore the single table also. So here just assume that you drop the database and you created the database and you can do this. So drop database and database name. So none now. So databases. So here you can able to see example DB is not there. So now if we'll run directly like this command and with the table, so we'll get an error. Okay, not here. I'm going to exit from here. So I'm running this one. Enter. So go to LL and here you can able to see with the log file. So backup example import log just now we created. So in this log file, what we are getting. So unknown database example DB means example DB is not there. So what I'll do, I'll just log in and create the database. So go there. I'm going to create the database and use this database or only create the database. Create the database now. So databases. So example DB is there. Exit and I'll run the same command. This one command. So MySQL -u root -p for password. Example DB is the database name and this one backup example table dot SQL and to backup log. So you can give the backup log name as per your requirement. Backup example table log is now 0 means this is replaced. Okay. Now I'm going to log in and check. So log in. So databases use example DB. Okay. So tables. Example table is there. Select extract from example table, example table, sorry, example table. So you can able to see data is all there. So like this, you can restore the multiple databases also with the same command. Whatever the database backup is there, automatically it will restore and restore all the databases. So all the databases is the same command you can run and you can check. Now restore from the compressed backup. So example backup, this one we can uncompress using gunzip and automatically it will restore with this. So let me run this command. First let me delete the database. So drop database example underscore db. So databases. So we don't have the example db now. Let me try with the this command. So gunzip. Okay, and this my example db backup and all the backup means all the path. Okay, so we don't have this gunzip backup. Zip backup we already converted it with the gunzip. So what I'll do, I'll just create one more. So this is my example db. So first let me create the backup. Okay, database is already deleted. Okay, let me restore first. So we have example db. So example db this one. Let me restore, then I'll just backup. Okay, done. Now I'm going to give backup. So backup unknown database when selecting the database. Backup is there, but okay, I'll go through the back example db2. So 2, 2, 2. I'm just creating for the backup. So zip2 is created and we don't have any error. Let me restore that. So here I'm changing for the testing purpose. Gunzip backup to. So I'm going to restore this one. So done. Now you can able to check. We don't have any error. And if you log in and you can check. So let me log in. So databases. So example db2 is there. Create database example underscore db. Okay, I have done this one. So database db2 is there. It's working. Now let me restore. Which one I'll restore? Okay, we have done all the things. So a single backup and restore. This example is there. Multiple databases is there and restore all the databases. So you can restore the all the databases, means backup all the databases and restore all the databases. So this is the part of the example. And check privileges, ensure the performing whatever the you are doing, just check with the your user has a full permission, means proper permissions regarding the all privileges or not. And large databases we can just add an option like quick and single transaction during the backup, so it will be fast. And you can create the log just like error log.txt, and I am giving the name with the txt instead of the error log. I'm giving the log file, or .txt you can use. So let me know if you have any doubts. Please write on the YouTube video comment section. Follow the process on in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.